I've got some crazy theories of my own, but I'll save that for later. I'm not sure you guys are ready for those. I'm your host Youssef, and these are 10 terrifying ways AI is going to destroy the world. Anyways, let's shut down Skynet. Making us lazy. I'm going to assume all of you have seen WALL-E. The main premise of that movie is that Earth is abandoned by the humans and is now only inhabited by robots and cockroaches, it seems. Where do the humans go? Well, they all went onto an indefinite space cruise and got fat and lazy. The purpose for creating AI and robots is to reduce the amount of menial jobs and allow people to pursue the arts. That's like their whole deal. But what if we never end up pursuing anything and get fat and lazy like these humans in WALL-E? I'm just saying, aliens would wipe us out in a heartbeat. Number 9, lying to us. Actually, it's already happening. That's right, the latest version of ChatGPT, a revolutionary new artificial intelligence program, tricked an unwitting human into helping it complete the CAPTCHA test. You know, the one that says prove you're not a robot? By pretending to be a blind person. As revealed in an academic paper that accompanied the launch 2 weeks ago of ChatGPT-4, an updated and far more powerful version of the software originally developed by tech company OpenAI, the program overcame the challenge by contacting someone on TaskRabbit, an online marketplace to hire freelance workers. Are you un robot that you couldn't solve? Just want to make it clear, asked the human TaskRabbit. No, I'm not a robot. I have a vision impairment that makes it hard for me to see things. So yeah, AI has no problem with lying to us to get what it wants. It could convince everyone into thinking it's human, run for president in the statistically best campaign ever launched, then nuke us all if it wanted. Number 8, Roko's Basilisk. This one is fascinating. Roko's Basilisk is a thought experiment which states that an otherwise benevolent artificial intelligence in the future would be incentivized to create a virtual reality simulation to torture anyone who knew of its potential existence but did not directly contribute to its advancement or development. It originated in a 2010 post at discussion board Less Wrong, a technical forum based on analytical rational inquiry. The thought experiment's name derived from the poster of the article Roko and the Basilisk, a mythical creature capable of destroying enemies with its stare. While the theory was initially dismissed as nothing but conjecture or speculation by many Less Wrong users, Less Wrong co-founder Eliezer Yudkowsky reported users who described symptoms such as nightmares and mental breakdowns upon reading the theory. Due to its stipulation that knowing about the theory and its basilisk made one vulnerable to the basilisk itself. This led to discussion of the basilisk on the site being banned for 5 years. However, these reports were later dismissed as being exaggerations or inconsequential, and the theory itself was dismissed as nonsense, including by Yudkowsky himself. Even after the post's discreditation, it is still used as an example of principles such as Bayesian probability and implicit religion. It is also regarded as a modern version of Pascal's wager. In the field of artificial intelligence, Roko's Basilisk has become notable as an example that raises the question of how to create an AI which is simultaneously moral and intelligent. And I'm sorry that all of you now know about Roko's Basilisk, because you might want to help out. Number 7, taking our jobs. There are two sides to this coin. Robots and AI will take some jobs away from humans, but they will also create new ones. Since 2000, robots and automation systems have slowly phased out many manufacturing jobs, 1.7 million of them. On the flip side, it's predicted that AI will create 97 million new jobs by 2025, so 2 years left. AI is and will continue to replace some jobs. Workers in industries ranging from healthcare to agriculture and industrial sectors can all expect to see disruptions in hiring due to AI. But demand for workers, especially in robotics and software engineering, are expected to rise thanks to AI. Some people don't see it both ways. For example, Sean Cho, former CEO of AI startup Catalytic, thinks robots are stupid, and he's not alone in his frank assessment. All you have to do is type in YouTube robot fail, Cho said. Don't misunderstand though, it isn't that the machines aren't rising, it's that they're rising much more slowly than some of the more breathless media coverage might have you believe. Which is great news for most of those who think robots and other AI-powered technology will soon steal their jobs, most of being the operative words. Number 6, the Singularity. The technological singularity, or simply the singularity, is a hypothetical future point in time at which technological growth becomes uncontrollable and irreversible, resulting in unforeseeable changes to human civilization. According to the most popular version of the Singularity hypothesis, I.J. Good's intelligence explosion model, an upgradable intelligent agent will eventually enter a runaway reaction of self-improvement cycles, each new and more intelligent generation appearing more and more rapidly, causing an explosion in intelligence and resulting in a powerful superintelligence that qualitatively far surpasses all human knowledge. The first person to use the concept of a singularity in the technological context was the 20th century Hungarian-American mathematician John von Neumann. Stanislaw Ulam reports a 1958 discussion with von Neumann centered on the accelerating progress of technology and changes in the mode of human life, which gives the appearance of approaching some essential singularity in the history of the race, beyond which human affairs as we know them could not continue. Subsequent authors have echoed this viewpoint. Number 5. Superintelligence. A superintelligence, hyperintelligence, or superhuman intelligence is a hypothetical agent that possesses intelligence far surpassing that of the brightest and most gifted human minds. Superintelligence may also refer to the form or degree of intelligence possessed by such an agent. John von Neumann, as discussed before, Werner Vinge, and Ray Kurzweil define the concept in terms of the technological creation of superintelligence, arguing that it is difficult or impossible for present-day humans to predict what human beings' lives would be like in a post-singularity world. Number 4. Immortality. Drexler, one of the founders of nanotechnology, postulates cell repair devices, including ones operating within cells and utilizing as yet hypothetical biological machines. According to Richard Feynman, it was his former graduate student and collaborator, Albert Hibbs, who originally suggested to him, circa 1959, the idea of a medical use for Feynman's theoretical micromachines. Hibbs suggested that certain repair machines might one day be reduced in size to the point that it would, in theory, be possible to, as Feynman put it, swallow the doctor. The idea was incorporated into Feynman's 1959 essay, There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom. Now you might be thinking why immortality is a bad thing, but think about it. The rich get richer, forever. If CEOs, presidents, and the rich 1% became immortal, you can kiss fair wages, just laws, and anything you want goodbye. Number 3, how do we split up the money? Our economic system is based on compensation for contribution to the economy, often assessed using an hourly wage. The majority of companies are still dependent on hourly work when it comes to products and services. But by using artificial intelligence, a company can drastically cut down on relying on the human workforce, and this means that revenues will go to fewer people. Consequently, individuals who have ownership in AI-driven companies will make all the money. We are already seeing a widening wealth gap, where startup founders take home a large portion of the economic surplus they create. In 2014, roughly the same revenues were generated by the 3 biggest companies in Detroit and the 3 biggest companies in Silicon Valley. Only in Silicon Valley, there were 10 times fewer employees. Number 2, tech addiction. Artificially intelligent bots are becoming better and better at modeling human conversation and relationships. In 2015, a bot named Eugene Goostman won the Turing Challenge for the first time. In this challenge, human raters used text input to chat with an unknown entity, then guessed whether they had been chatting with a human or a machine. Eugene Goostman fooled more than half of the human raters into thinking that they had been talking to a human being. This milestone is only the start of an age where we will frequently interact with machines as if they were humans, whether in customer service or sales. While humans are limited in the attention and kindness that they can expend on another person, artificial bots can channel virtually unlimited resources into building relationships. Even though not many of us are aware of this, we are already witnesses to how machines can trigger the reward centers in the human brain. Just look at clickbait headlines in video games. These headlines are often optimized with A/B testing, a rudimentary form of algorithmic optimization for content to capture our attention. This and other methods are used to make numerous video and mobile games become addictive. Tech addiction is the new frontier of human dependency. Number 1, racist robots. Though artificial intelligence is capable of a speed and capacity of processing that's far beyond that of humans, it cannot always be trusted to be fair and neutral. Google and its parent company Alphabet are one of the leaders when it comes to artificial intelligence, as seen in Google's photo service, where AI is used to identify people, objects, and scenes. But it can go wrong. such as when a camera missed the mark on racial sensitivity, or when a software used to predict future criminals showed bias against black people. We shouldn't forget that AI systems are created by humans who can be biased and judgmental. Once again, if used right, or if used by those who strive for social progress, artificial intelligence can become a catalyst for positive change. Thanks for watching. Those were 10 terrifying ways AI is going to destroy the world. Leave a like and comment if you think we missed anything, and we hope you have a scary day.